Hey friends, happy Tuesday. How are you? What's going on in your part of the world? My name is Lisa Mustard, and today I am super stoked. I feel like I just gave birth, but without I guess you could say I've been in labor for almost 2 years with what I just gave birth to. And I'm so freaking excited. I can't even, my heart is pounding. My heart is racing. I'm so excited to share with you guys that the app is finally live. It's finally live. Your Brand Builder is finally live. You can download it on the Google Play Store and on the Apple Store. It's live and it's free, 300% free. You don't have to pay a dime for it. You put your email in it, but I don't even get your email. That's just so you can log in and create your account. I don't do a thing with it, so it's all yours. It's totally free. And all right, so my title is My Simple System for Creating Content and Better Engagement. And this is the post I made yesterday when I said something about, I had a friend I saw that I hadn't seen in a while at a store. It's always I'm out with my kids. And this person told me that we haven't seen each other in probably a couple years. But he said, I see your stuff all over Facebook. I watch all your lives. And I was like, he never makes a comment. He never clicks like. But y'all, he sees it. And why does he see it? Why does he see it? I'm going to tell you about my simple system for creating content. It's not hard. Hey Angela, thanks for being here. Okay, you guys, if you are on my personal wall, which is this one right here, I'm waving at y'all, drop a 1. Personal wall over here. And if you're on my fan page over here, go ahead and drop a 2. You don't know if you're on my personal wall or it doesn't matter. It really doesn't. I'm just going live on both because fan pages are important these days, and that's a whole other Facebook Live, but I'll do that another time. But in the meantime, let's talk about how to create better content. All right, let's rein it in a little bit, and let me take you back to 2.5 years ago when I was that network marketer. Small business owner that was posting my products, my transformation pictures all over the place, and I was tired of it. I was sick of looking at it. And so I thought, if I'm tired of looking at it, and you guys, I ran through my warm market pretty fast, right? And everybody knew what I was doing. So I realized I had to get bigger. I had to go outside of my warm network, right? So when you go outside of your warm network, it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work, especially if you're building 100% on social media like this mama is, this busy mama. So 2.5 years ago, I was like, there's got to be a better way to do this because I'm tired of seeing before and after pictures. I'm tired of taking pictures with my products. I'm tired of doing the selfie, holding it up here, take it. I'm tired of it. And I was just getting feedback from my audience that they weren't engaging anymore. There was nothing original. There was nothing new. And I was like, okay, I got to go and figure this out because there were so many people out there that were building businesses online, whatever your business is. It does not need to be network marketing. I have plenty of friends who are real estate agents, who are personal trainers, and they are building thriving businesses on social media. And they live in different states, but yet it's crazy. I have this friend, she lives in a completely different state, and she has a booming real estate business here in South Carolina. It's amazing. And she's doing it on social media. She's getting her leads on social media. All right. So when I went searching for a better way, y'all know I had a coach for a little while. If you don't know Brian Fryer, or if you're a part of Social Impactors, drop SI below. Got to give a shout out for my Social Impactors and my Social Impactor Society friends, because he's got a couple things going on. So when I started working with Brian, he was like, I totally get it. You want new eyeballs. You want to create better content. You want people reaching out to you in private messenger saying, what is it that you do? You don't want to be having to chase people all the time. You don't want to be scrolling your feed looking for who can I sell to today? Who can I message today? Who can I spam in private messenger today? No. You want to learn how to create content that has people reaching out to you and saying, what is it that you do, Lisa Mustard? Because whatever it is, I don't care what it is, I want to do it with you because what you're doing is awesome and you're helping a lot of people and I want to be a part of it. That, y'all, is my goal. That is what I hope for you. There's so much success out there. Anybody can have it. You just gotta have a couple things. You gotta have patience. Does not happen overnight. You gotta have long-term thinking. You gotta have a vision, and you have to be committed and consistent to daily actions, which I'm gonna tell you what my actions are. But if you want the easy button to my actions, just go and download my free app, Your Brand Builder, and I pretty much cover everything that you need to know if you don't want to listen to me on Facebook Live. But I'm gonna cover it because you guys are great and I appreciate you being here. So you're gonna post, okay, this is my simple system. I promise you, it does not get any simpler than this. In the beginning, when I first started to work on creating a better brand, a better personal brand, I would post 3 to 5 times a day on my personal wall. Now that might seem like a lot, and you might be going, oh my gosh, Lisa, what do you post 3 to 5 times a day? Well, with algorithms and all that stuff, I wouldn't post more than 3 times a day now if I was just getting started. 3 to 4 times a day, because what happens is when you start to get engagement on a post and people are loving it and they're commenting on it, you want to let that post do its job and go out into your algorithm, go out into the feeds. I have a post I made a couple days ago that's still getting traction. So I was like, oh, do I make another post or do I let that post work for me? Okay. It's still getting traction. It's still getting comments. I'm still getting people messaging me, asking me, what was that post about? Like, dudes are really messaging you and asking you if you're married. Yes, they do. And as a reminder, I am very married. What does very married mean? Like, I am very married. I am not interested in anything on the side. No. I'm very married. Like, some people say they're married, but they got like, they're open. I'm not open. I'm married. So stop it with inappropriate messages. All right? Okay. So 3 to 5 times a day might be a little too much, but you want to do 3 times a day of really good content. Okay? Good content. Now, when I say good content, now my idea of good content is based on what I am excited about, what I get lit up about, what I'm passionate about, what lights me up. So you guys need to think about, what is it that lights you up? What are you passionate about? Think of 3 to 5 things that, hey, Tanya, thanks for being here. Think of like 3 to 5 to 7 things that light you up. Like my friend Tanya, if y'all don't know Tanya Trombley, she's a freaking rock star. Tanya is passionate. I just know Tanya. She's passionate about her family. She's passionate about her faith. She is passionate about fashion. She is passionate about helping women live their best lives. She's passionate about helping moms bring in extra income. Like, I know Tanya. I go to her wall. I know exactly what she's about. Okay, you come to my wall, my hope is that you know exactly what I'm about, but you have to be creating your own content. Don't go and post, don't go and grab somebody else's content that you're like, oh, this is great, and then you put it on your wall. Oh, you're welcome, I love you too. And look, I got my earrings on, I got my plunder on. And so if you go and borrow other people's content, that's cool. We all get inspired from other people. I do it all the time. Make it your own. Put your own twist on it. Because what happens is, like, when that person makes that post on their wall and they get hundreds of likes and hundreds of comments, and if you go and do it and it's crickets, why doesn't it work for you? It's not your voice. It's not in your context. It's not you. It's not authentic. It's not congruent. So what's the lesson here? Congruent and authentic, real, raw, relatable. Okay? That is so important. People get on social media to connect and grow relationships. They do not get on to be sold. However, they do purchase a lot on social media sites, but they get on to grow relationships and to connect with like-minded people. So that is what you're doing. You are doing that when you go on your wall and you're creating good content and you're looking for better engagement. Now, there are so many different kinds of posts that can do that for you. I'm going back and forth. Hey, I see some friends hopping on. They better say hi. They better leave a comment and let me know that they're watching, because I see a funny man who's watching right now who's being a huge supporter of me from like forever ago. And if he knows who I'm talking about, you better say hi. You better say hi. All right, say hi. Okay, if not, I'll message you later. All right, so what else can you do for engagement? Here are some ideas. When you make a post on Facebook, before you post on Facebook, I want you to go and I want you to just give some likes, give some comments on other people's posts that resonate with you. Not just like go through and click like just to like you want to get your algorithm, you want to get your feed warmed up. So when you post and it's fun, it's going to show up in other people's feeds. That's what I'm talking about. When people say to me, Lisa, I see your stuff all over my wall. What the heck, you lit? Hey, Molly. Molly. So if you don't, okay, let me tell you about Molly. I know Molly's brand. She is a woman, a strong, courageous, independent woman who's a mom of like six kids, right? She loves her faith. She loves ministry. She lives in a different country, and she is a powerhouse leader. I know her. I know Molly, okay? And so you want people to know who you are by what the content that you create, okay? So for better engagement, I want you to go warm up your algorithm feed before you post and after you post. Now, this is not something that you have to like stress about and ask me a gazillion questions about. Like, just go and do it. Don't stress about it. Just take 5 to 10 minutes, do it, then do it again after you post, okay? Also, for better engagement, I'm gonna lose power on my on this one. Also, for better engagement, you guys know what I'm gonna say, right? You know what I'm gonna say. You better be going live. You better be going live, because live is where it's at, right? Live is where it's at. When I go live, I get 300% more engagement than when I just make a post, okay? Think about it. Think about what happens when you go live. You are growing your know, like, and trust factors. People can see you. They can hear you. They can reach out and touch you. No, they really can't reach out and touch you. But like, I'm as close to you as I'm going to get over social media when I go live. I don't think there's another way to do it. I don't. I can't think of one. If you can, let me know. So when you go live, you are growing the know, like, and trust factors. And so when I was in Brian Fryer's mastermind, he challenged us. Y'all, he challenged us to go live. I think it was every day for a week, 7 days. He had us going live for 7 days, and I was like, oh my gosh, what am I going to talk about? Well, see, that's just the thing. You guys get so worried about you don't have content that you don't do it. You talk yourself out of it, or you say, I'll do it tomorrow, or you procrastinate it, or you use your kids as an excuse. Look, I'm in my car, sitting in the Publix, because this is when I have time to do it. If I go home right now, it is a zoo. I call my babysitter and I said, hey, can you give me 10, 15 more minutes? I'm going to do a live and then I'll be home. And then she said, yeah, go for it. So you got to do it in the pockets of your day when you have time. If you only have time at 7:30 in the morning, do it. I don't care. Do it. Do it. It's better than not doing it. And you will get better as you do it more consistently. I sucked in the beginning. Like, I see my lives coming across my feed or my memories now from a couple years ago, and I'm like, oh my gosh, that is awesome. But we all suck in the beginning. We all have to start somewhere. We all suck in the beginning. I sucked in the beginning when I was a counselor. I was horrible. I was scared to death. I was fearful I was going to mess people up. I would say the wrong thing and they would never come back and see me. I had to go through that to become a better therapist. You have to go through all this to be a better social media marketer, a better online marketer, right? You have dreams, you have a vision, you have goals. I know some of you right now are watching me and you're like, yeah, I do, but you have those buts. Y'all have got to push through the resistance, and you've got to push through your fear, and you've got to go for it. Okay, so 2 years ago, almost 2 years ago, when the backers and hackers came to, University of South Carolina, where I live, had a app development program and their computing engineer program, and I found out about it, and I had like 2 days to submit my application, and I told my husband, I was like, I want to create an app that helps online marketers brand themselves better. And he was like, good luck with that. But I was like, no, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna put in the application, and I'm hopefully will win a spot to pitch, and I'm gonna share my vision with them, and they're gonna get it. Luckily, I got a spot. Everybody in the room looked at me like I had 3 heads, I think, except like 2 people. And those are the 2 people that actually helped me develop the app. So kudos and virtual high fives and hugs to Steve Rubin and David Hodge, because those 2 guys, I gotta tell you, like, they saw my vision from the beginning. Steve had I forget who it was. One of them had some different ideas on how I should do it, but they got what I was trying to do. Like, they understood, and they saw and nothing out there is like this. Like, there's nothing out there that helps you create better content and then pushes a notification to your phone saying, Lisa, it is time to make your awesome Facebook post. And you can even write your post in the app. You can even write it in the notes section, and then so when it gives you that push notification, it's time to post, all you gotta do is select all, copy and paste it with your image into your Facebook or your Instagram or your LinkedIn or your Twitter or your WhatsApp, whatever social media sites you're on. Now, here's the thing, it does not post for you, because why? Because there's no third-party app posting to personal walls anymore on Facebook. And at one time we talked about making that like the upgrade to the app, but we're gonna do something else with the app. But right now it's completely free. I want you guys to download it if you need any help. Thanks, Barbie. I'm so glad you got, and I'm open to feedback. Feel free to message me. But here's the thing, if you message me with feedback, you have to give me, you can't just say, Lisa, it sucks. You have to say, Lisa, it sucks, and this is what I would suggest, okay? So don't just message me and tell me it sucks. You have to give me, like, you have to be a grown-up and give me better feedback than that, because I don't listen to people just tell me things suck, because you obviously then you got more time on your hands than, that's a whole other Facebook Live, or maybe that's a counseling session. Okay, so that, you guys, that's it. My simple content creation system. If you're just getting started with this, if you're trying to figure out how do you grow your engagement, and right now you pick one social media site to work on and to really get good at. Don't try to do all the things all at one time, because you're going to make yourself crazy, and it's going to turn into overwhelm, and you're not going to get the results that you really want. So focus on one. Excuse me. I love Facebook. How many of you love Facebook? Drop Facebook below if Facebook is your number one. I know a lot of people are going over to Instagram, but like I said on my live the other day, I think Instagram's great. However, I think people can hide on Instagram a lot easier, and we can spam each other a lot easier on Instagram. Like, it's different than on Facebook. And I want to build relationships. I don't want to just like get a message saying, hey, do you need a coach? What? Why? You don't know me. You don't know what I'm about. Take the time to get to know people before you pitch them anything, please, okay? Yeah, so Molly likes Facebook. I agree with you, Molly. So to really learn how to use one social media platform really, really well before you go and try to conquer another one, because what you want to do is you want to create a system that works for you. Now, the system that works for me may not work for you because your audience is different, and that is okay. So don't try to recreate what I do. I want you to look at what your audience does and what your audience responds to, and do more of what they like and do more value for your audience, okay? So if you're just getting started, I said 3 to 5 posts a day on your Facebook wall, all right? Your personal wall. And then I want you to go live. I want you to go live. I want you to get over your fear of going live. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to come back and just give you like done for you titles for Facebook Live, because so many of you message me and tell me you don't know what to talk about, which I call BS on, because Lord knows there's enough content out there. You just have to decide what you want to talk about. And you don't have to be the expert. You guys, it's like you only have to know something like 1% more than your audience to be seen as an expert. And you guys, most people are so scared to go live that when you go live, they're like, oh, she's an expert. She's an expert, even if it's your very first one and it sucks. Okay, people are gonna see you as an expert. I promise you. The very first live I had, I mean, it got hundreds and hundreds of views because I was like one of the first of my people, of my my Facebook friends to do it. So as I've been going live more and more, my market has gotten bigger. My friendships and relationships have grown stronger. I'm connecting with I don't know what the word is. I'm connecting with more like-minded people. I'm connecting with bigger thinkers. I'm connecting with more optimistic people. Social media can be used in such an amazing, positive way that I encourage you to find the light in social media instead of looking for the icky stuff and and comparing yourself to others. You know, really work to share your most congruent and authentic self with the world. Now, I go more into detail of that on the app, so I hope you'll download the app because you'll get my guide in there, like what does this all mean, and then I also have my ideas for types of posts that you can make, okay? So y'all, that's it. That is my simple system for creating content and getting better engagement. Now you have to show up. You have to show up on social media pretty much every day. Like you can take a break 1 or 2 days, yeah, but you don't want, and I take a break on the weekend, but you really, if your goal is to build a business online, then you got to show up. You have to show up. You can't just show up once every other week. And you guys, you can't just share other people's posts. You got to stop sharing all those cat videos. You got to stop sharing all the kids stuff that like from other places. Share your good stuff, okay? I want to know who you are. I want to meet you. I want to know who you are. I don't want to know the interests that you have and that you're sharing. Does that make sense? Like, share you, share value, share the good stuff. Okay, I hope you guys found this helpful. I'm super excited the app is finally launched. I'm like over the moon. I'm going to celebrate tonight, probably by going to bed early. But anyway, I hope you guys download it. Let me know your thoughts. Give me the feedback. But like I said, if you give me feedback, you have to give me a fix for the feedback. You can't just tell me it sucks and that's it. You have to tell me what you would do differently. Okay, you guys have a great rest of your Tuesday. Thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate your support and all the messages over the past 2 years as I've gone through this app development thing. It's been a wild ride, and I look forward to creating something in the future that helps you solve another problem. So you guys have a great rest of your Tuesday, and I will see you soon. Thanks for being here, everybody, on my fan page and on my personal wall. You guys rock, and I'll talk to you later. See ya.